Hello everyone, it's January 4th and finally getting around to doing my 2013 metal detecting finds. Okay, I got this General Service Eagle button. Still got a lot of the gold gilding on it. And that's the back. Detroit Police button. Came out in pretty bad shape. I never cleaned it up all that well. And the back's gone on that thing. This was like a metal, the pin's gone off the back. But there's writing on the back. I'm not sure really what it says on the front here. Something RAA. Copyright 1915, trustee for Playground and Recreation Association of America. Got this copper horse. Don't know much about it. No markings on it or anything. This thing came out of my scrap because I saved the scrap copper, and I thought it was junk, and then one day I noticed it had some writing and pictures on it, and it's an award. It says Ralston Straight Shooters of America, and in the center I think there was a pistol that's missing. It's a shame I didn't find that with it. Found this toy cap gun. It's kind of small but still fires. Got the Shriners Police Badge, 1956. Number 271. And the pin's still on the back. And I got this kid's toy Wyatt Earp Marshall badge. It's all there. And the pin's there, and it's dated 1957. The one is behind the pin, and you can see the 957 there. And this is Wyatt Earp. Okay, just a couple of shell tokens. Washington and Kentucky. Nothing spectacular. This here was a payphone token. Burger King token. This is King Cash, 5 cents. Got two play coins. I think they're both 1 cent. They ring up just like a dime, and you start pulling them out. When you see them in the hole, looks like it's going to be a silver dime. Got this seal test token. It's damaged, but it's pretty cool. It was some show, and I can't remember. I looked it up, and I forget what it is now. Got one gaming token this year. It's $1 from the Saginaw Chippewa tribe. And on this side it says $1 White Buffalo. Before I get to the sterling, I got this, and I don't believe this is silver. I think it's a doll's ring though. Okay, I got this chain. It's sterling. It's still black. I looked close with the loop, and you could see it was marked twice, 925. For the rings, I got this one, pretty thin, and it's got a stone on it. Religious ring. Heart with some fake diamond chips or something. I got this. It was a brooch, but or something, but it's broken. There's some markings on the back other than silver, maker's marks or something also. It's one religious medallion I'm not really sure on. It feels like silver and it's heavy like silver, but there's no marking. These three are all marked. That's my favorite one there. That one's sweet. Okay, this eyeball bracelet thing that's broken, it's marked right there on the eyeball in there. And this one too. But hard to say if it really is silver or not. It looks kind of like junk to me. And there's different pieces of chain mixed in, like it's been repaired before. Then there's this thing I found this one day. I found like I think 3 silver coins or something, and it looks like silver, and there's some kind of marking on the back, but doesn't say sterling. Got this big lobster clasp, and it's marked right there, 925. This here, I guess it was a handle to a knife or something. Just the outer. There's probably wood underneath. And my silver spoon. Yeah, I didn't get all that much sterling this year. And I didn't get any gold at all. Normally I get around 2 pieces of gold, like maybe 2 rings or a ring and a charm or something, but for some reason this year I didn't find any gold. Some gold plated rings, but nothing good. Also I found this cross here, and it's not marked either, so I don't know on that one. It's got weight to it, but just not marked. And it almost looks like aluminum, but it feels heavier than aluminum. Here's some of my better wheats. 1910 plain, 1911 plain, 17, another 17, 18, 19 plain, 26D, 28, 29, 31D. There's some more that aren't in 2x2s, a 1910 plain. 11. I think that's another 11. 13. 17. 1919. I think this is the 1919S. And I think that's a 1919. I can't tell what the mint mark is or if there is one. 25D, 29S. Got some other ones too, but they're harder to see. And my best Canadian cents, 1928. King George with the crown. I got a bunch of the other King Georges too. I think 11 or so, 15 maybe. in 1933. Buffalo nickels, I got 4 this year. This first one was a no date, but JD's Coins told me it was a 1913 Type 1, and that's because the buffalo's on a mound on that one instead of on the plane. Got a 1916D, a 1936 plane, and a 1936D. Got these 2 King George big pennies, one's from England, 1948, and one from New Zealand, 1942. Found those both in the same hunt one day. Have to go back to that spot with my new smaller coil, because I found Mercs and other stuff there also. Okay, for the silver coins, got 58 this year. 25 of them are rosies. 64, 64, all the way across on this first row. 64D, 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 63D, 62D, 60, 60D, 60D, 59, 59D, another 59D, 57, 54, 54, 54D, 50D, 47, 47, 47, 46 planes. Okay, for the Mercs I got 45, 44, 44, 44S, 42, 42, 42, 43, 43, 40S, 36, 35, 30, and 20. Got 2 16s, a 16 plane and a 16S. Got 2 war nickels this year, a 43P and a 44S. Got 3 Canadian silver dimes this year, 63, 56, and a 62. Got this one Aussie 3 pence this year. It's a 1943D. Apparently the Denver Mint made some of their coins for them in 1943. Okay, for the medium silvers, got a 64 plain Washington, 63, 61D, 53D, 46, 46, and a 44. Got 2 SLQs. Unfortunately, they're both no dates. The one, you can see the mint mark. It's got a D mint mark, but still no date, so kind of weird. Okay, for the big silvers, I got 2 of them this year. Last year I had 2 Ben Franklin halves. This year I got 2 Walkers. I got a 41D and a 45 plain. Okay, it wasn't as good a year in 2013 as it was in 12. In 2012 I had 106 silver coins. In 2013 I only had 58, and I didn't find any gold in 2013. No Indian heads. I found one the year before. So this year in 2014, hopefully I'll find some older silver, more than I found this year, hopefully, and get back to finding some gold too as well.